Ooh-ah, pana, we be a British farmer, you see, we be a British farmer. How are we all doing, guys and girls? So, continuing from yesterday's video, if you happen to watch it all the way through, we ended up at Yatton Ridge Farm. Yes, my little pig farm. So you saw me come up to Yatton Ridge Farm here with the tipper truck. We brought the tipper truck up here, we did, and we tipped a load of muck. And today we're going to use that muck, and we're going to get our few greenhouses. I think I may have 6. I'm not too sure. We're going to get these greenhouses. These few greenhouses we got here. You see, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 7 greenhouses. So I tipped my muck here. You see, yesterday, the smelly stuff. It's not steaming today. No steaming muck, but we're going to fill up our muck troughs, which encourage the lettuces. They encourage the lettuces to grow nice and green, and the people of Herefordshire love their lettuces, lovely and green and fresh. They drive for miles around to come here. They will, to buy my lettuces. So here we go. So it doesn't look like we got much muck here, but I'm hoping that there's enough to fill these 7 greenhouses. So just in case you're not from planet Earth and you're wondering what mod map this is, what map we're currently on FS17, we're on the Coldborough Park Farm, and this is a video continuing. This is episode 2. It's continuing from yesterday's video, or my previous video should I say. And we have 3 farms on this farm map. And we're currently up at Yatton Ridge. You are. We're British farmer, you see? British farmer. We be also a messy farmer as well. Oh dear, I like spilling the muck. Oh, let's try to pick some of it up. I haven't got much at the moment, so I don't want wasted. All goes to making pennies, and we all know what pennies make, don't they? Pounds. So I don't know if it's made much of a difference, but I'm actually recording today, if anybody wanted to know, in Shadow Play. Shadow Play has just been an absolute pain in the butt on FS17. I don't know why. It records dark, but I like to use Shadow Play because it doesn't affect the frame rate, whereas if I use Bandicam, I hate Bandicam. Bandicam seems to affect the frame rate while you're playing the game a little bit more than what Shadow Play does. Shadow Play seems to not affect the frame rate on my PC, whereas if I use Bandicam, it does. So I'm hoping this is recording, because I don't know if it's going to record dark, and I figured out how to do it. Apparently you have to tab in and tab out, but you don't know until you watch the video at the end whether it's recorded dark or not. So I'm hoping this is going to be okay, but I wish they'd sort it out. I don't know whose fault it is, whether it's Giant Software in the game FS17 or Nvidia. shadow play. It's been an ongoing problem now I've had since this game was released, and there's not been a fix, as I know of yet, but I really want to use the shadow play. I don't want to use that bendy cam. Right, there we go, that's the last one. Nearly done, but I've run out of muck. So, let's go to my pig muck area. What do they call this area here, where the muck collects? I haven't a clue, I can't remember. But, pig muck area. We've got a little bit of muck here, we'll use this, and that should do our last trough. And then we need the water, but I'm going to have to go down to Chantry Farm, where I've got an articulated lorry tanker, water tanker, because I've accidentally sold my little water tanker I had up here. When I first started this game and I was doing a lot of buying and selling, I accidentally sold it, so I've not brought another one yet, as I spill some more muck. So this should now be filled up. Let's just pick this up and we'll head off down to Chantry Farm to go get the tanker. We all help one another, you see, these three farms. We all help one another. We be happy farmers down here in Herefordshire, you see. So, there you go. That's full. So let's go in there. Let's go get the tanker. So we're in the Land Rover, just nipping down the road. And it's not a bad Land Rover, this, except the steering wheel's on the wrong side. The steering wheel needs to be on the other side. Now, look at this. I'm going to have to move this because it sort of parks in the middle of the road. My tractor and muck spreader here, which was an epic fail yesterday because I wanted to take this muck up to my pig farm, up to Yatton Ridge, but I then realised I can't actually tip it. You can only spread it if I'm right, because it's not a tipper trailer. So that was an epic fail. I need to go and spread that over one of my fields, but I'll do that another time. So let's go back down to Land Rover. There we go. British flag on the back, but the steering wheel's on the wrong side. I love this little farm down here. It's really nice. Speaking of Land Rovers, check this one out here. Can you see that Land Rover there? That's a nice mod. That's a nice Land Rover to drive, especially doing forestry. If you're going over a lot of rough ground, it's a real nice Land Rover, that is. Right, let's park this in the shed here. Here we go. Look at this. This is nice. Just have to be careful when I get out up here on the entrance to the farm. They be city dwellers, you see. City dwellers, they come racing through, they do. They come racing through along this main road. They think they're on the M6 or M5, they do. I think we're all clear. You have to... Oh, there's one coming round the corner now, speeding again. He's speeding. We'll pull out, make him slow down. Have to watch the grass verges. Local residents, they complain, they do, when we tend to churn up the grass verges. They don't seem to like it. Right, we've got a sharp left-hand turn here, so I'm probably going to have to go on the other side of the road. So just let this car go. Make a left turn here. Just hope that numpty behind doesn't come down the side of my trailer, else we're going to go over the top of... Look, little city dwellers, you see, they haven't a clue. They haven't a clue. He'd be from the city. That's where he'd be from. He probably works down in London. Look at the telephone box there, the red English telephone box. You don't see many of them about nowadays. They used to be all owned by British Telecom. They sold them all off, they did. They sold them all off. I think one or two villages in the United Kingdom, though, managed to keep them. They brought them, and They're still in service. You often see if you go into the city or urban areas, you often see them in people's front gardens, you know. Because British Telecom sold them all off, they did. And you could actually buy one and have one placed in your back garden. I've often thought about buying one myself and using it to keep my tools in. Keep me shovel and spade in. Here at Wobbly Towers. Right, pick me on. Oh, that wasn't meant to happen. I wasn't meant to lose my trailer there. I was meant to just hook me on as we come round this corner here, in case a city dweller came whizzing round on his mobile phone, talking to people in his office. Now, come down here at 6 AM in the morning and put your air brakes on and put your engine brakes and your retarders on and come down here. Oh, they do complain, they don't like it in these bungalows here on the right, particularly him there on the right. He's right miserable git he is who lives there. Right, over here we go. We go fill up our water now to our greenhouses and we get our lettuces growing. Just have to be a little bit careful as we come into the yard here, because we do not want to run over our chicken and hens, because they produce lovely eggs. They do, lovely eggs. They're free range, you see, free range. And the eggs are beautiful eggs they are. Lovely yolk in them. And we also provide the best British bacon. It comes from here, Yatton Ridge Farm. You can't beat a bacon and egg butty. You really can't, especially when the bacons come from Yatton Ridge and the eggs have too. They be beautiful, you see. So, speaking of beautiful, we will soon have some beautiful green fresh lettuces, of which people will be coming from far and wide. And yet again, my Yatton Ridge farm here on FS17 will be renowned for its beautiful green fresh lettuces. Look at that, look how quickly they grow. Oh, they be lovely, they be lovely. Right, we just got the rest to do now, and then that's it. That's job done for today. So, the last one, look at that, abracadabra, look how quickly they grow, it's the beautiful Herefordshire weather and air that make them grow like that. They really are beautiful, the best lettuces come from here. So, we're now going to go park up the tanker, guys, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this short video. Look out for future episodes of my farming adventures and life down at the farm on Coldborough Park Farm, as well as we've got 2 other farms down here as well, you know, 2 other farms. Don't forget, we got Chantry and we got this Yatton farm, so we're going to be quite busy, you see, quite busy. We're going to have lots of fun down here. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm off now to go and get another English cup of tea. Thanks for watching. Happy farming.